Hey guys, David Garrido here from La Liga Lowdown. What's that you say? You haven't subscribed to this channel yet? Well, what are you waiting for? The button's just there. Click it. It takes 2 seconds and then you won't miss out on any of our great content, especially if you enable those notifications. Now, what a week it's been to be a football fan in Europe. Champions League group stage underway, Europa League group stage underway, and now we dive headfirst into LaLiga Matchday 5 with an intriguing encounter to predict here at the Estadio de la Cerámica. Ah yes, we are here in the heart of the Valencian community for a regional derby which is always fiercely contested but is pretty tricky to forecast, especially because it's between two sides who've both made pretty poor starts to the season, let's be honest about it. Yes, it is Villarreal against Valencia. You know how this works by now. So 4 of the La Liga Lowdown squad are chosen and they've got 30 seconds each to try and give you their argument and finish on that final score prediction. So this week, it's all the boys. We're going to be hearing from Paco and Román as well as myself in a moment. We're starting off with Spanish football's favourite Scotsman. It's Euan.
I don't think there will be many goals at all in this one. I mean, both of these teams have had tough starts to the La Liga season. Villarreal have only scored 2 goals, Valencia have only scored 3. And of all the other teams in the division, only Real Betis and Valladolid have scored fewer goals so far. So I don't think it will be any. Add into that the fact that both of these teams' creative players will surely be knackered after a tough midweek of European football. Plus, they have 2 of the best goalkeepers in the league with Neto and Sergio Asenjo. I think this one will be 0-0.
Okay, 5 reasons to believe Valencia ought to not play as badly as they did against Juventus on Wednesday. Number 1, Villarreal will have one less day to recover from their European competition game. Number 2, Marcelino always faces former team Villarreal with a special glint in his eye and very motivated. 3, Villarreal are definitely not Juventus and are in a much worse form. Number 4, it's about time for a Valencia win. And finally, number 5, it's frankly impossible to play worse than last Wednesday. Villarreal 1, Valencia 3.
It's still early to panic, but I must say that Valencia do worry me, especially defensively, as we saw for example in the Champions League against Juventus, where they conceded 2 goals against 10 men. In the last 5 games they've already conceded 7 goals, which comes to prove that Marcelino still hasn't found the right combination at the back to keep attackers at bay. And that's where Paco and Moreno come in, for example. These 2 guys, when they smell blood, they just break down defenses. They're capable of creating their own chances, of assisting or finishing them off. And there's another important stat. Villarreal have won 5 of the last 6 games against Valencia. So for me, it's going to be a clear victory for Los Groguets. Villarreal 2, Valencia 1.
Who normally wins the big derbies? Well, the team that needs 2 more. That's got to be Valencia after their poor domestic start. And also on their Champions League return on Wednesday night, they lost to 10-man Juve, which prompted Marcelino to say afterwards that his team aren't ready to perform regularly at that level. But plus points, well, they'll have had 1 more day to recover than Villarreal. And adversity sometimes brings out the best in players. Dani Parejo needs to lead. Gonzalo Guedes has to dominate this game and show all of his talent. Plus, actually, home advantage doesn't necessarily count. 4 out of the last 5 meetings have been won by the away side. I reckon it'll be 5 and 6. Villarreal 1, Valencia 2. So here's our recap. Euan reckons there'll be no goals in this one. Villarreal 0, Valencia 0 is his prediction. Whereas Paco reckons there will be that first Valencia victory of the season by 3 goals to 1. But Román says that the points are staying at the Estadio de la Cerámica, 2-1 to the hosts. I reckon same scoreline, but other way around. Los Che get the job done by 2 goals to 1. You see, it's not easy, is it? 1 home win, 1 draw, 2 away wins. That's what we've gone for. But what are your predictions for this Valencian community derby? What will the final score be between Villarreal and Valencia? Make sure you put your comments and those predictions in the section below. And if you want to keep across that game, and in fact all of them on La Liga Matchday 5, you can do worse than check in with us on Twitter. We are at La Liga Lowdown, the feed being updated all the time. And at the end of the weekend, we ask you for your 3-word verdicts as well, the best of which make it into our mini pod. The links are in the description to this video. And if you're you're in North America, we're also broadcast every Tuesday on SiriusXM FC 157. Don't forget our website either, www.laligalowdown.com, for all of our content in one place. And if you like what we're doing on this YouTube channel, give us a like, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you very, very soon indeed.